I love archery. It's my passion. I do it to calm my nerves and everything.
This week, Cullman Parks and Rec is holding a 3-day archery camp at the outdoor archery range on Golf Course Road.
All right, look at the yellow, okay? Try to hit the yellow. Good, almost.
The boys and girls will learn the basics of archery and archery safety.
If you're shooting with another person, you need to always go and get the arrows at the same time, or you'll get shot.
You need to pull them out of the target. You need to lay them on the ground, and then you want to get them all in like a little cluster, and you want to hold the tips of them.
You cannot go if somebody's shooting, but you can go if they're not.
You're supposed to stand sideways like this if you're right-handed, but you're supposed to stand this way if you're left-handed, and you have to look straight, and you can't move your arms like this. You have to do it straight.
We're going over the safety rules and basic fundamentals of shooting in archery. Just, you know, from your stance to knocking your arrow, to finding your aim point, adjusting your aim point, your follow through and your release, just hand placement and target placement, basically, things like that.
Well, they're going to learn all types of things as far as archery is concerned. It's all about archery. They'll be learning how to actually shoot a bow, how to maintain a bow, how to build a bow, how to make arrows. They're going to learn some stuff about wildlife, and we're actually going to do some tree stand stuff with them. I work for the Division of Wildlife and Freshwater Fisheries for the state of Alabama, and we're going to teach them how to actually go out and possibly, if they want to, one day hunt, learn a little bit about how to hunt, and about wildlife itself, but primarily the lifestyle of archery.
The camp runs June 25th through 27th and is for boys and girls ages 7 through 14.
We've had a really good response. This particular camp, we have 42 kids in this camp from all different ages, and some who have no experience at all to some kids that have been shooting for years. I noticed several familiar faces here from students that participated in the regional archery tournaments and some of the better shooters in the state from East, West Point, Cullman Middle School, different schools in this surrounding area. Archery is really good and an emphasis for us in this area because it's a lifelong skill, lifelong sport.
Archery is good for people of all ages. Actually, anywhere from 5-year-old to 105 years old can shoot a bow. Anyone can shoot a bow that wants to participate in it, whether it's someone handicapped or disabled in a wheelchair, or whether they're perfectly ambulatory. Anybody can learn the activity of archery, the lifestyle of archery, and utilize it. This is one of those activities that puts everyone on the playing field together. This puts the parents, instead of them sitting in the stadiums watching the kids on the field, now they're on the field with the kids participating.
Good shot.
It gives me something to do when I'm bored, so I can go outside and pick up my bow, start shooting, and if I'm mad, I can go and shoot, get my mind off of things.
You can do it in a lot of places, and it's not just like soccer or basketball. You can do it pretty much anywhere. I do competitions against my brother and whoever can hit the bullseye.
It just gives me something to do to get out of the house. And I don't do a lot of sports, so this is something I actually can do that I enjoy.
The great thing about it is it's mentally challenging. It's physically challenging to a certain degree, but again, anyone can shoot a bow. That's the best thing about it. And of course, what we do here in Cullman particularly is try to get everybody thinking that lifestyle of archery, of being able to come out here to the range and utilize the range on a daily basis with their family and kids out here in the great outdoors, as well as, we have it in the schools here, and we have some churches that are utilizing archery. So it fulfills a space there that other activities like football, baseball, basketball, the big three, soccer, the big four, don't really fill. It fills that space for the family.
Parks and Rec will also be hosting a 5-day archery camp, July 29th through August 2nd.
And we've had such a demand for it the last several years. We've actually gone to 2 camps, and so it's the exact same camp toward the end of July. And if you want to register for that, just call Kelly up at the Park and Rec at the Civic Center, or you can go to the website, the CullmanRecreation.org.
To find out more, call the Parks and Rec at 256-734-9157.
Come out to the archery park and utilize it. It's yours. It's here. All that's really required to use the archery park on a daily basis is a Wildlife Heritage license, which is a $10 license if you're between the ages of 16 to 65. Buy a $10 annual Wildlife Heritage license to utilize the park. If you're not yet 16 or if you're over 65, come use the park for free.
Archery is awesome.